So it's my planning period, and it's Monday, and it's already it's already getting a hot mess. We ain't even really even started like that. Like it's still 8 o'clock in the morning. But girl, like they got baby goats coming, and when I tell y'all, every time I tell them kids they got ghosts coming, they look at me like, what in the hell? Like they be like, why are there ghosts even coming? Like none of them want to see them, and some of them are scared of them. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't really know, especially if you know our population of kids. You probably don't need to bring no animals up here. Like, get them something else, but no animals. Like, get that over there. But, yes, it's Teacher Appreciation Week. And if anything, we really need to get appreciated because teaching is giving jump scare. Like, especially, like, with everything going on now. Like, it's just so much bullshit, to say the least. But one of my kids got me something. They always give me something. But it's a little dragon shit. I got some Walkers. I haven't had Walkers in forever. Some little mints. And this is cute. Aww. This is gift kindness. I'm gonna put this on my altar. I like this. And it's a butterfly. And we had a root beer. I fuck with root beer. Because I'm gonna need it. I've been eating some caffeine. I'm not gonna lie to you. When kids be knocking on my door like they the police, I be like, can y'all stop knocking on my door like that? Like they be banging on this door. Mind you, my door is heavy, and I also am in the basement. That's why, you know, there's pipes and shit everywhere. Like also my kids are doing murals, like they're doing somebody's doing a like fish theme on the pipes. We got like this sun back there. There's supposed to be like a scene from like Tangled, and then there's gonna be Rick and Morty up there, and like a window, and then we got, ain't that Goku, I think? And then they're doing like a little crown with like a little quote. That's gonna be like a woman like leaning back. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a bunch of other stuff going on in my room. They're like finishing this mural that somebody started last year that didn't, they barely even colored the car. And this is going to be something inspired by Tangled. What else? I don't know what that is, I'm not gonna lie to you. That little blue one down there, that's gonna be Pete Cat, Pete the Cat or whatever. And then that's like a little logo. And then that's gonna be like this little boy with like some money in his hand. I gotta finish this mural because this is what I started. But yeah, I'm ready for this school year to be over with. Like, I can't do it anymore. I got this little like off-brand Stanley from Dollar Tree for $5. I feel like she's doing okay. I mean, this is the first time I used it, but yeah, I gotta do some stuff since it's my planning period. But I just wanted to check in. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I'm not gonna lie, my head has been hurting, and it's probably because I keep forgetting to take my little like migraine medicine, the preventative medicine. And I need to go and get some more anyway. I don't know what these folks is doing. It's just been hella noise. Like, mind you, I am in the basement, but it's like, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, I'm very confused. They've been doing shit all morning. Like, what is going on? But I ate a Pop-Tart, and then I ate some applesauce, and now I'm eating some pretzels because I'm trying to get this headache to go away because I'm not going to be able to make it through the day, especially we got a meeting. I'm not going to make it. My head's hurting like this. But yeah, my kids are just going to be doing murals. And like, I got to talk to my seniors because like this is like their last like real week of school. Next week they got exams. So like I'm trying to get them to get that shit together because girl, I need everybody to be good so they can graduate and like get up on out of here. And nobody got to sit here and come back because this BS. But yeah, I'm gonna just get my life together before my kids come. But yeah. Oh, I'm just vlogging because I'm honestly exhausted as fuck. Like, I'm just tired. And I know that I'm tired because when it's the end of the school year. But too, like, it's just been so much. Like, we just had state testing, like, not too long ago. And it's like, okay, now we're getting our kids ready to graduate. Well, some of my kids are about to graduate. And then some of them I'm going to have for, like, 2 extra weeks. Like, you know, and then we have final exams and stuff. And I think that I'm just burnt out at this time. Like, this school year and itself has been a lot. Like, even from right before the school year started, like, my grandmother was in and out the hospital. And then finally she had cancer. Then finally it was terminal to, like, literally her passing away, like, as the volleyball season had just started, and it's like some of my kids were like, "Oh, you don't care about us because I'm not coming back," and I told them I'm not coaching. Like, I'm not gonna, like, coach because I'm not gonna even be teaching them. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. But they were like, "Oh, you don't really care about this," and I'm like, "Look, y'all, like, I literally had to lay it out and be like, y'all don't realize I would have quit. Like, I did not even, like, it took all of me to coach volleyball because literally, like, she had just passed away. And, like, I didn't even get to know when it, like, first happened because my dad didn't want to tell me because he didn't want me to call it work. And to get home from practice and to find that fucking shit out. And wanting to take so much time off, but deciding not to because it was like we had volleyball games coming up, but that was like I have to be there for my fucking kids. I have to be there for my kids. And it hurts when like they like, oh, like you don't care or whatever. It's just like, do you not realize like how much sacrifice I have made? And I understand their kids, like they don't understand, they don't know everything, even though they are in high school. But it's like I made so many sacrifices this school year. Like, and then even right after she passed and we had the funeral and stuff, I literally got into a car wreck, like literally like days after that. I totaled the fuck out of my car. Have been like, yes, I drive and like sometimes it's nothing, but it's like I was having like I get such bad anxiety sometimes when cars get close to me because it's like I feel like I'm gonna get hit. It's stressing me the fuck out. It's just like I'm tired. I made it through school year. This shut over here, stupid. He's like, "Mama, are you okay?" I'm okay, baby. I'm not, but thank you for helping me. That's my emotional support dog for real. But it's like I've been through so much in this school year, and then even right after volleyball season ended, I literally had to jump into a chair. Like I had no time off, and it's like both sports. Like coaching them this year, it was just so much drama, and it was so much drama with the cheer team to the point where like I was really multiple times I was really about to be like, look, I'm not doing this no more. Like there's not gonna be a cheer team, just because of the drama, the unnecessary shit that I had to literally like try to mediate. Hiding my kids out in my classroom because folks gonna jump them. That's the dumbest motherfucking shit ever. And it's like me having to try to stop people from fighting, and it's like everybody want to act like, oh, they're just so shocked that, like, I don't want to come back. But it's like, do y'all not realize all of the bullshit I've had to put up with all school year? Like, I was trying to plan homecoming well before we even went out for a Christmas break. And, like, folks was ignoring my emails, like, literally not saying nothing. So they weren't saying nothing. So I just kept playing because I'm thinking, well, shit, if you ain't got nothing to say, I'm going to just keep doing it, make sure it happened, all this stuff. And then basically the things I wanted to do, we couldn't do because folks felt like it wasn't enough time. It's like, bro, I tried to do things right. Getting yelled at by somebody who is supposed to, make sure everybody in the school good, terrible at their job. And yelling at me because they're like, well, you were supposed to do this. And it's like, no, I did what I needed to do. You just don't do your job correctly. And it's like, I'm tired of putting up a front, acting like I like it here. Like, literally, one of my coworkers, I was walking and she, like, tapped me. Like, I didn't look at her because, mind you, I don't, like, people be getting mad when I don't want to talk. But it's like, bro, if I don't want to talk and I ignore you, not even, like, trying to be mean on the shit. But it's like, if I am, like, by myself and I'm being reclusive and I'm not talking, I'm just trying to mind my business, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I feel like people don't realize that they want you to be happy. Like, she literally was like, oh, put a smile on your face. And, like, it be taking me so much strength to not cuss motherfuckers out. And I know people, they just see me as, like, this, like, pure energy or, like, the light of the room. But it's like, the light has fucking dimmed. The bulb finna run out. Like, we ain't finna have no light in a second if y'all keep motherfucking turning the light on. Let this shit, sit out. We ain't got that much time before we gotta, replace the light bulb and shit. Like, let's hold on. But it's like, folks be really over here, like, mad that you not giving all this extra energy. And it's like, y'all don't even do no shit. Like, there has been so many different things, like, that's happened in the last month that I've had to, take on more responsibilities, whether it's being said or not. Like, somebody who's very important to the school culture hasn't been at school for, like, a month. So the kids who gravitate towards them are gravitating towards me, or the teachers that, like, gravitate toward them are gravitating towards me. And it's like, I get it. But it's like, y'all don't understand how much more energy I'm giving away. And, like Like, literally, one of the kids wanted to argue with me because they was like, y'all always, like, teachers talking about they tired and stuff. They was like, stop getting assignments. And it's like, do y'all not realize? I literally said, you don't realize that we have to literally teach every second of the class. Like, how our school is, like, they want you teaching for that full 90 minutes. Like, no time off, no breaks, have them active 24/7. And it's like, if I didn't have to do certain things, I wouldn't do certain things. But it's like, I have to have y'all working. This can't be a playground, no matter if it's like almost in the school year or not. Like, I have to do things. And it's like, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't. But it's just been frustrating me lately, and I know partly it's because my period is coming, because I've been mean as fuck. It's not even just mean as fuck, it's like I just don't have any extra energy to give. Like, I literally don't. Like, I'm tired, I'm moody, I just want to be left the fuck alone, and people keep bothering me and trying to be like, oh my gosh, why are you not being nice, why don't you want to talk? I don't want to fuck talk. I don't want to fucking talk. Like, one of my co-workers was like, she finna give me this book of Bible verses to read every day. She's like, you need to say them 3 times a day. I'm not doing that motherfucker shit. Like, I love you. I love you deeply. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm telling you nicely, get the fuck out of my face. Because I will cuss, like, and I know it's because people haven't seen that side of me, but it's like, yeah, on some real ass shit, I cuss everybody in the motherfucker out. Like, I'll lay everything flat on the table if I really had to. So leave me the fuck alone. Like, I'm literally trying to make it to the end and not snap off. Let me be. Let me exist. Let me do my job and let me be in peace. Because I ain't bothering y'all. Quit motherfucking bothering me. Like, and I hate to say that, but it's like, that is the energy. Like, this school year has been so freaking toxic. It's been so much bullshit. Racism at all levels in the school. Homophobia at all levels in the school. Like, racism literally everywhere. And it's so crazy to me because all these people act like, oh, slavery, all that stuff was 10 years ago. Like, 20, or I don't want to say 20 years, like, was so long ago. We got somebody in our school who, one of the kids, mind you, they found their social media page and showed me. And these motherfuckers talking about, in his bio, talking about he's a Christian nationalist, bitch. Nah, I don't know about that now. And then he had that orange man on his banner on Facebook and Twitter. Like, be so for real. And mind you, this was something I found out months ago. Like, and a kid literally showed me one of his tweets where he was like, we shouldn't care, basically, that these little kids are, like, crying and scared. And he's talking about, like, basically the Hispanic kids that were, like, terrified, like, when they really started doing them ice raids, like, in, like, January, February. Like, he really posted that. He tweeted that himself on his public ass page. Mind you, our student population is majority Hispanic, and then the next biggest population is black. We got, like, 4 white kids up in the school. Like, on some real shit, we can get all them white folks up in there. So it's like, for you to say that with the population that we have, that's some bullshit. And it's like, that was even brought up to people and, like, higher up people, and they didn't do nothing. They literally gave this man a better position when it came to certain things. And it's like, I know you fucking lying. Because if I or anybody black would have said certain things, we would have been fired. Like, for real, for real. And it's just irritating. Like, yes, I know these systematic bullshit has been up for years, but it's like, bro, like, this shit gotta crumble, because ain't no fucking way. I know a lot of, like, white people, they have different, lives than we do as black people, but it's like, so many of them are like, oh, I love this person, and that person is full of hate, like an evil spirit, and everybody see it but this person, because they don't have to get that side of them. They get a different side because of their complexion, and that's annoying within itself. And I'm just like, bro, like, I love teaching. Well, I guess I love teaching. Like, teaching is not something that I wanted to do ever. Like, it's something that I never wanted to do, matter of fact. Like, on some real shit, never wanted to teach. Like, I literally said it multiple times during my life that I did not want to be a teacher, because I know how the system is. Like, I have family members who are teachers, and it's like, I didn't see it behind the scenes, like, and it's like, nah, I'm good on this shit. But it's just crazy to me, because people want you to be their source of joy and happiness, and when you aren't, they get upset. And it's like, you should not ever have joy or happiness. Like, yes, people should bring you joy, or people should help you. You should have support, but it's like, do not force people to be or have energy that they don't currently have. And I feel like that's dead on that. Because other people get to leave and, like, not do certain things. But if I was to do it, it's like everybody would be having a target in my back. And the whole other thing is, like, since I'm not coming back, I asked these folks if they was gonna pay my money because, bitch, I know, like, I know them. They like to, skip out and, like, not pay people. And one of the higher up people, like, I saw her and she told me, like, yeah, I should get all them checks. And I'm like, okay. And, like, that was peace of mind for me because it's like, it's so much going on. Like, I can't not have this security. And it's like, if I need to get a summer job, let me know so I can get a summer job. And, having certain people be like, well, like, they just say whatever. And, basically tell me not to trust him. It's like, I'm just like, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of feeling like I gotta doubt everything that's good in my life. Or doubt the fact that I know it's blessings coming on. I know it is. Like, I put a lot of hard work in. Yes, I know there's so much bullshit with jobs. And it's like, I get where people are coming from. But it's like, yo, it feels like every time I finally get some security, I feel like happy. Somebody's trying to bring them my parade. And, like, I just can't do it. Like, I just can't do it. Like, it's just too much at this point. What is up, y'all? So, I am tired. I don't want to be here at all. But yeah, I got my She Got Game League in Memphis on. I got friends that's talking over to you. I didn't even vlog it. I was gonna vlog it, but I did not. But yeah, I got to see 2 games and I talked to the CEO. So I got stuff. We're gonna have another talk like in like 2 weeks after like the playoffs end and stuff. I'm just like tired right now, like, and I know some of my kids are mad because I'm not gonna come back and coach, even though I'm not gonna teach them next year. Like, they want me to come back and coach, and I'm like, I'm not doing that because I have other things I plan on doing. And I love them, but it's like I had to explain to them. I'm like, y'all do know that I almost stopped coaching y'all this school year because of all the mess, the drama, and just the energy and the time it took. Like, it was a lot. And I love coaching, but it takes a lot of energy, and you have to sacrifice a lot. And it would be different if, like, I have to drive forever to get to school and stuff. But I can't spend that energy no more. But yeah, it's like the middle of the week. They're finna give us like some tea from someplace because it's Teacher Appreciation Week. So I ordered like the watermelon and the Jolly Rancher one. I'm gonna see if it tastes good because I ain't never had that before. And I'm like, the flavors for the tea, I'm like, bitch, is this tea or is this a mixed drink? Because it was not giving tea. Like, they had a Sour Patch flavor. They had like so many different flavors. I was like, where's the tea in this? Like, are y'all just like doing green tea and like sweet tea and then y'all just adding a bunch of like juices and stuff? Because I ain't never seen nobody do no tea like that. Because I know you ain't over here mixing 5 different bags of tea to make one drink. But I'm mind my business. But yeah, we finally got paid. I'm so fucking happy because, girl, I need some money. I'm broke as hell, like broke as a joke. But yeah, I had a little moment on the way here because life, and it's just like I can tell that my period was to come on. Like I can tell, but like I also just been like, bro, like because the last couple of years of my life have been interesting to say the least. Like, it's been a lot of stuff, especially this time of year. Every single year has always been just like quite an experience, and I'm just like, I'm just ready for me to like just embark on this new journey, do what I gotta do, and then one day I'm gonna find a partner because everybody keeps thinking I'm gonna have some kids. They want me to have some kids. Somebody told me I'm gonna have at least 2 kids, but I'll probably have like other basically like not my kids but my kid type. And even my students, they was like, you need to have a baby so I can be the TT. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? But I'm gonna try and make it a good day. This is like the last real class for my seniors because they take their exams next week. In the end of this week, they're gonna do like exam reviews. So I'm trying to get them to just focus and get up on out of here because some of these kids, bro, I'm like, y'all playing around. It's too close to the end for y'all to play around. Like, do what y'all need to do and get up out of here. Get your diploma, walk across that stage, and make it be done. But yeah, I'll show y'all in a second some of the murals around my room because a lot of them are almost done. Some of them still have work to do, but they're looking pretty good so far. So we got, I don't even know who they're supposed to be, but some little white boy with some money that needs to get finished. There's like Pete Cat, I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, Pete Cat's right there. We got Rick and Morty, a window, this sun, this scene from Tangled, Goku, this crown is gonna have a quote on it. some other different things that's gonna be also inspired by Tangled. They gotta finish like the design. They're gonna do some lilies right there. Bro, they got this man from SpongeBob on here. I'm not even shocked at this point. There's like crosses on all of them. They put like Bible verses. They're redoing the Bad Bunny Me mural, and then we got Medusa up there. That is like inspired by like Mexican candy school, I think. And then yeah, it's just like cartoon animals over there. So they gave us this little drink, and it's supposed to be tea, but I don't know. I ain't never tasted the tea like this. It's not giving watermelon Jolly Rancher exactly, but you know, I'm gonna drink it because I got it. But yeah, and they put smile. I'm the only one with a smile. It's probably because I ain't been smiling. I've been a meaning all week. Then we got some Doritos because we had snacks, and this is basically my lunch because I forgot to pack what I was gonna pack for lunch. So Doritos and some Jolly Rancher tea. Now, why is this nigga got his ass up in the early nothing? What I'm talking about you? Got your ass tooted up looking at the window. You dead damn nosy. Can't even get your butt about my face. He know he hear me. He know he understand me. He sees somebody being nosy as fuck. He like, I'm trying to watch these folks and then make sure nobody come up in here. Okay, so y'all finna get awkward, like, camera angle, but I just gotta talk because one of my, like, co-workers, but not even necessarily co-worker, like, he's a co-worker, but he's higher up, so, like, I would consider him, like, a boss, but, like, not really at the same time. But he was telling me, like, basically my cheerleaders basically told him that he gotta find them a new cheer coach because I'm not coming back, and he was sad, and he was like, you know, he just took it for granted. And I think that is something that a lot of people do and they don't even realize it. A lot of people take shit for granted, or they take people for granted, and then they're like, oh fuck, like you missed, like when people speak up about certain things, or like you think that certain things don't matter. Like I've spoken up about a whole lot of stuff throughout this school year, and you know, I give people second, triple chances. I give them all the chances in the world, but it gets to a breaking point where I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my energy anymore, because you know, I spoke to people about like discipline stuff. Like, you know, I had to hide my cheerleaders out in my classroom at one point during the school year because folks was trying to jump them. Like, you know, I had to help break up fights. I had to like talk to parents because like literally this was something that started from the beginning of the school year, and people was trying to like beat up my fucking kids. And you know, having to try and stop something and like try to protect my kids, especially me being one of the few black teachers in the school, like I'm gonna protect my kids, like, because there's not many people in there that's going to fight for them. But he said, you know, he just took it for granted, and I feel like that's just something, because one of my actual bosses this morning, I was like washing my hands, and she basically was like, oh, did you change your mind? And I was like, no. And she was like, come on. Like, I think that a lot of people are realizing how much of a loss and like how a lot of shit is gonna change, because you know, there are other people who are leaving, and I feel like that, like, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, yeah, they're like, damn, we gotta find another teacher, but it's not as hard as finding someone like me. And that's not even me trying to be cocky. It's like, one, finding art teachers is hard because like a lot of art teachers, I feel like a lot of people who are art teachers don't want to be art teachers, because when it comes to the creative arts and stuff, there are a lot of, you know, jobs for us, especially in a city like Memphis. Like, even though we have an art museum, we have certain things, there's a lot of creative people here. There's not a lot of jobs that necessarily like relate to people who have art degrees or different type of like fine art degrees. And sometimes it's hard. Like, you teach because there's nothing else for you. But, and like, one thing about it is like, I'm gonna be a good teacher if I'm gonna teach. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be one of them teachers that make everyone life hell just because they in a job that they don't want to do. Like, I ain't got time and energy for that shit. Like, that's just a waste of energy at that point. But I feel like people are waking the fuck up, because not only am I the art teacher, I am the cheer coach, I am the volleyball coach, head coach is at that. Like, put some respect on my fucking name. Head volleyball coach, head cheer coach. Also, like, I work with almost every single grade, and when it comes, like, I'm also black. There ain't that many black people in this school, and there ain't that many like black women in this school, and I'm also LGBT. Like, they don't know that. Like, I feel like they know it, but like they trying to act like that's not what it is. But I ain't very much gay. Like, I'm just be honest with you. but I connect with a lot of different people in the school, especially a lot of our IS kids. So like instructional, like what's the shit you can call? I can't even think right now. My brain is off. But our IS, that used to be what you would call like special ed. But there's one child in particular that like not many people can handle, and like they literally give that person to me because people in Memphis, one thing about it, one thing for certain, if you don't take your ass on and turn, they finna make it to the point where you better hurry the fuck up because they finna cuss your ass out. They gonna run into you. Keep playing. But there are people at the school that I am their safe person. Like I am the person they go to. They talk to about a lot of different stuff. Like, and it's like at the point, like a kid has literally called me. He was like, "You're my guidance counselor." So it's like I'm actually acting as a guidance counselor. Like I'm acting as admin, because you don't know how many times I've had to help de-escalate when we got fights and shit going on. Like, baby, I'm not admin. Like, I'm not admin, but like I be basically admin. At this point, like during the sports season, I was basically like assistant AD. Like I wasn't trying to take the main job because no, thank you. But it's like the stuff that I did, I knew what all the sports was going on. I knew what was going on. Like I knew games, like all that stuff. So I was like letting kids know. I've helped plan events. Like I also do yearbooks. So it's like with me leaving, a lot of stuff is going to come crumbling down. And I know these people desperately want me to come back, but like I'm doing what's best for me. Like, you know, hopefully this new job is gonna be a lot better. Like I'm praying it is, and at the end of the day, like if I need to move, I need to move. But like I'm just done wasting time when people say that your opinion matters, but when you speak on stuff, like they act like they're like, oh, okay, and then they completely ignore, or they completely like they just don't actually do the stuff that they know is good. Like it just frustrates me because it's like I see how this school could be, and that was part of the reason why I chose this school, because it's a newer school. Like technically it's an old school. Like the school that we're in is a school that was like made in the 20s, and it's a Catholic school at that, a Catholic boys school. That's what it was. So like, you know, and I have a whole tunnel in my room that goes under the school. So like ain't no telling. Like I know it's some shit up in there. We always talk, I'll be like, it's ghost up in there, and there is definitely ghost up in there. I'm just be real with you, there's some ghost up in there, because like there has been some paranormal fucking activities going on. Like it's crazy as fuck. But I chose the school because it's a newer school. Like I knew that I could help build stuff up, and I'm a manifesting generator. I'm a fucking Pisces. Like, you know, I live in dream, like la 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 land sometimes. So it's like I know how to make things into reality. Like take things, create them, and actually make them fucking work out. But you can't do that if people don't want to actually do things that are actually good for the community, or they don't want to address certain things. Like our student literacy rate is crazy. I was reading some of my seniors, like they had a review packet to do, and like they had to like write some stuff. Like I made them write a couple different sentences answering like certain questions. And when I tell you, and I'm not even talking about our MLL kids or our IS kids, I'm talking about kids who you know, have no services, or they don't have any help. Like they take all regular classes, and these folks, the sentences that they were writing, I'm like, bro, they spelling Timmy and like words wrong. And mind you, I do be spelling stuff wrong sometimes. I get that. But it's like spelling stuff like really wrong. Like, how did you spell that word wrong? Like, and it's crazy because like I feel like if you're trying to create certain type of programs, you have to have the right student population. And it's not saying to get rid of that population. It's like, if you want to create certain things like CTE programs and stuff like that, you need to actually address the like bare minimum. Y'all are struggling with literacy. If you can't read or write, you know, you're not going to understand certain things when it comes to a dual enrollment class or a CTE class, or like those harder classes. And it's like, why would you try to do all of this if you haven't addressed the major issues within the school? Because a lot of our kids cannot do basic math. Like I'm talking about like multiplication, division, and not even just freshmen, like people of all grades. Their comprehension is terrible. Like they don't read. Like I'd say they don't read. I would like write the directions down on their assignments and like give them clear instructions, and then I look at it and they're like, why did I get this grade in this book? And I'm like, because you didn't do this. And they're like, oh, I didn't even see that. And it's one thing, yeah, sometimes you do, like, you know, you're not paying attention, but it's like, it's a reoccurring thing for a lot of different people. And it's like, y'all just Like, they play around because they don't want to be in school and stuff, but it really scares me because it's like a lot of people, they don't want to listen to teachers. Y'all don't realize that if we don't address the issues that are currently happening with our like education department, like, and I get it that the literacy rate for the United States is very, very low. It's like a 6th grade reading level, but like we have like really big issues that like it's gonna affect everyone, because if somebody can't do basic math, like add or subtract, then what's gonna happen when they're like ring you up at restaurants or fast food places or shops and stuff? They're not gonna know what to do. And then it's gonna be a whole different thing. Their comprehension is terrible. So it's like you could be like, okay, this is this, and you explain it, and you have to re-explain things like 5 different times, and they still don't get it. Like, we're not thinking about the impact of like the basic things, and that needs to be a major concern. Like, I know that our president and, you know, his folks, they acting a damn fool, and they are acting a fool, but we, like, this is not the time to get rid of certain systems and stuff. This is the time that we amplify stuff, because if we don't amplify it, we're just going backwards. We're just going backwards, and there's no reason for us to go backwards when we have so much potential to move forward. But let me go. I just wanted to like get that off my chest. Okay, so I stopped because I still need to go to Kroger. I don't feel like going to Kroger, but I'm gonna go in because I need to get some leg quarters for my baby. I also want some snacks. Like, I honestly have not been eating that much, and like, does that concern me? Yeah. I know I've been having like a little depressive episode. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I've been trying not, like, I was like, okay, you know, I'm good. But then I'm like, Ariel, you're not good, because I've been pissed the fuck off for like a good minute. I've been irritated. I've been drained. And I feel like part of it has to do with just the situation I'm in. Like, I am literally exhausted. And I just, like, I have the energy for what I have. Energy for everything else is like, fuck this shit. But yeah, I want to get some watermelon, but I'm pissed off because last time I got watermelon, this shit was terrible. Like, it tasted so bad. But the time before that, it was amazing. And I'm just like, if I don't find some good watermelon, I might crash out. It might be my crash out. But yeah, and I want some candy because I just want some candy. But I don't like going to the gas station because they be ripping you the fuck off. But, you know, sometimes I don't be feeling like going up in those stuff. I said I was going to Kroger, but I'm not going to Kroger because I'm just too late for that. So I'm going to Walgreens because I ain't got the time or energy for this shit. Not gonna lie. So I went in, I got me a couple different pieces of candy. That way I don't have to go out. I bought some Q-tips. I got a makeup cleansing balm. I didn't know Walgreens had their own, and I didn't know CeraVe had their own, so I got the Walgreens version of it. I was in line to check out, but then I was like, okay, I need to get those little like cotton pads so I can like use my toner and stuff on my face, because I haven't been using it because I don't have any, and also for when I do my nails and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go get me a drink from Sonic and then go home.
Leave me all the way. If it's over, so fuck you. Just don't act like my love wasn't nothing.